I'm obsessed with this song. Obsessed. Like fully obsessed with Billie Eilish. Everything she does, I love. This is like the Justin Bieber remix. I dig it. Alright, goddesses, hey! Hey! It's been a hot minute since I've been live up in here. So many things have been changing and going on and like just so many wonderful things. But like you, like me, we've all been in this like giant transformation all year. It's been a minute, goddesses. It has been a minute, you know? But like, that's okay. Sometimes we gotta shed some of that old stuff in order to get through to the new and juicy and delicious and awesome stuff. So, thank you for joining me today. We're going live here in the Everyday Goddess Gang. And I'm gonna try and do these now monthly, like a monthly heart-to-heart with me here in the Everyday Goddess Gang because A, I love hearing from you. B, I'm gonna assume you like talking to me. So, cause that's why we're kind of here, right? And yeah, so I'm thinking that we're going to start doing these monthly on a Wednesday over the lunch hour so you can kind of pop in if you are at work or anything of the like. But yeah, so I'm here just to chat with you. I'm here just to tell you a whole bunch of stuff. I'm here to answer your questions. I posted up that we were going to do this. No one really asked me any questions, so that's okay. If you do ask me questions, they're all anonymous, so don't worry about it. But I guess I'm going to just talk about some of the stuff that I've been kind of working on, and some of you have been seeing and hanging out with me and paying attention to. So until questions start kind of popping up in my comments, I'm going to just kind of talk about me for a hot minute. So yeah, so like you all, I've been doing my own transformation and hanging out and just changing my whole fucking life around, you know, because like, why not? Why, it's 2019. Why not change just everything you know about existence? So what did I do this year? I moved this year to the new Goddess HQ. What else did I do? I moved to a new place. I started a foundation which is going to be ready to go in about 2 months. So the Goddess Foundation, which is a charity that I started, is also going to be starting in a couple months. And I started a program called the Glow Up Program. I'm going to tell you about that. I'm going to tell you a lot more about that. And I wrote a book. I wrote a book. Do you guys want to see? Just in case you forget what the cover looks like, because I don't have it. Oh, let's see if it'll. There we go. Yes, that is the cover. Love, the Women's Guide to Not Fucking Settling. Fuck yeah. Ooh. So much fun. That is the book. It comes out next week on August 15th. So if you got on the pre-order when all of that went up, you will be getting your copy around the 15th. And everyone that emailed me or signed up on my website at theeverydaygoddess.ca, you also get your copy. So don't worry about it. Everyone's gonna get their copy. Whether you have a Kindle or not, don't worry. If you don't have a Kindle, it's not a problem. What I need you to do is on August 15th, is I need you to go in and just download it to help me like kind of boost some of my status, you know, because I want bestseller status again, right? Like, ooh, this has been writing a book and being now 7 days away, because it's funny, because I'm one of those people that like, I just like do that, like, this is what we're doing, I'm just gonna go into it, I'm gonna do it, I'm just like living my best life, it's really, really great, and you know, I just keep doing it, I just keep tasking, and I just keep getting through it. Today, it actually hit me that I have a book coming out in 7 days. Like, yeah, that's what I have to say about that. It's just hitting me today, and it's like really intense and really insane, because this has been, this has been a lifelong dream. Like, since I think I could start to read and to write, I remember being in like elementary school and being like, all I want to do is write a book one day. Like, I'm even like welling up because of it. Because it like legit is just hitting me today that this is happening. So I'm really, really excited. But next week on August 15th, I'm going to throw it out there. I'm going to need you to help a sister out, help a goddess out, and download it on August 15th. You will get some instructions, I will be posting all over social media on August 15th. I'm also going to be going to my publisher's red carpet party live event. So that is going to be streaming live on the 15th as well, while I'll be in Washington with my publisher. That's where they decided to throw the first launch party. So, but don't worry, because if you are here in Canada, don't worry, because I'm going to be doing a launch party here in my hometown, because the publisher said I needed to. So I said, sure, I'll throw a fucking party. That sounds like the best time ever. So I will be throwing a party once the hard copy comes out here in my hometown, because like, where else am I going to do it other than in like my favorite city in the world, right? Like, it's got to be in my hometown. So stay tuned for that. But next week I am heading to Washington to go hang out with my publisher, and we are throwing our launch party. So on August 15th, everyone gets their copy. Everyone gets their online version copy. And then I head into hard copies. So then the hard copy is going to have actually some new stuff. So I'm really excited about that. All right, yeah, I'm already writing new stuff in the book. Like, it's great. We're going to have a new foreword. We might have some new additional information in there. It's going to be a lot of fun, but you know, hey, by the way, if you're watching right now, all I need you to do, so we keep this conversation going, is ask me some questions. This is going to be the monthly Heart2Heart that I'm going to be showing up here in the Goddess Gang. So every month, you get me for as long as there's questions. So that could be 10 minutes, that could be an hour, I don't know, who knows? But if you ask me questions, I promise you I'll respond. But so if you're watching and you have any questions about sex, love, relationships, cannabis, my book, my program, throw them down in the comments here. Throw them down in the comments and let's have a conversation about it. But yeah, so my book is coming out. The online version comes out next week. The hard copy comes out in a few months. I'm heading next week to Washington for my publisher's launch party. Then I'm having a launch party here in my favorite city, in my home city of London, Ontario, in a few months, once the hard copy comes out. And it's all really, really exciting. And if you want to hang out with me more, because I like hanging out with you, I also launched another big project, right? No, it's okay. I launched a charity, I launched a book, and I'm going to launch another thing this year, 2019. No fear in 2019. So the other thing that I launched is called the Glow Up Goddess Program. The Glow Up Goddess Program. I'm going to tell you about it, but first I'm going to answer a question that's here in the comments. So the question is, how did you take the leap to start this book? How did I take the leap? Well, first of all, lifelong dream. So I always knew it was something that I was going to manifest, to be inspired to do at some point in my life. I was just like, at some point in my life, I'm going to write a book. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know what it's going to do yet. I didn't attach myself to the outcome of it. I was just like, book is happening. And then it was about aligning myself with my message and with the right people who were able to make my dreams kind of come true. Right? So I actually discovered my publisher a couple years ago by going to the Archangel Summit in Toronto a couple years ago and hanging out with that whole crew. And then the publisher came and said a whole bunch of stuff. And then the universe literally, like earlier this year, earlier this year, and I signed up to like get, updates or whatever. And then they sent out this thing and they're like, hey, you want to write a book? Let us know. So I let them know. I was like, I don't know what the book's gonna be about, but I think I got like a really cool message, and it just felt right. Like I remember when I applied a couple years ago, when I sent them a message a couple years ago, it didn't work out. Like it didn't. I didn't get a response. It just was nothing. So I was like, well, it must not be the right time. So this year, when the message came up again, I was like, hey, wait a second. Maybe I should apply again. Maybe this feels right. Maybe this is my alignment right now. So I'm going to throw it out there, right? You don't know. You don't know unless you put yourself out there, right? That's the whole thing behind things, right? It's people, like, when we say things like, I just want to find the love of my life. I want to find my dream job. I want to live my best life. That's really, really great, but you're not going to fucking do anything sitting on the couch. right? Like, you have to get out there and meet people. You have to just get, like, sign up, get a new hobby, meet people, get new friends, put yourself out there, do all this new stuff, right? Go to the workshop you're afraid to go to. Go to the conference you're kind of nervous to go to, or you're not sure if you should spend the money. Sign up for the program that you're not sure will help you or not, but for some reason you're feeling pulled to do so, right? And that's what happened. So I signed up again, I applied again, and this time they were like, we want you. And I was like, yes. So I went through the whole process and I was chosen, right? I was chosen to write a book with this publisher, and it was like the best fucking day of my life, which was really, really cool. And I was in Arizona when I found out, with a darling friend, and it was a really cool, really, really cool experience. So I've been writing this book, I've been writing this book in my head for years, but I've been writing the book since February in a very intensive program. So that's why I've been kind of in and out and all around, because, who writes a book in 6 months? Yeah, I did. So that's what happened, because I have things that I want to say, and I wanted to be able to expand my reach. And so that's what inspired me to do the book, because I wanted to expand my reach, and I wanted to connect people, and I wanted to connect people all over the world in a different way. So it was great. It's been a really, really awesome and thrilling experience. But because of the book, I also decided to kind of restructure my services and how I work with people, because now there's a little bit more clarity as to what I can say, what I want to say, and how I see myself working through my magic and helping you and supporting you. And that is why I created the Glow Up Goddess program. So the Glow Up Goddess program is an 8-week transformational journey, essentially. You sign up and you will not be the same woman that you were when you started the program to when you end the program 8 weeks later. Trust me on this one. I've infused it with all of my sexological, psychotherapeutic, and magical tools that you have no choice but to shift and transform your life in those 8 weeks. Because it's time to glow up. It is time to leave behind the ghosting. It is time to leave behind the fuckboys. It is time to leave behind the exes. Stop sleeping with your ex. Stop sleeping with your ex, please. Right? He doesn't care. Okay? I'm just gonna be honest with you. He doesn't care. So you need to stop doing that. And it's about not only if you're single, right? Because there's many women in the program who are in relationships, who are happy in their relationships, who are doing their thing, right? But they're looking for a little bit more substance, a little bit more texture to their lives, right? They're looking to feel more confident about themselves. They're looking to be more empowered in our relationships, whether that's a personal, intimate relationship, whether that's a friendship relationship, whether that is a workspace relationship, or and definitely the relationship with yourself, right? So if you're looking to empower your relationships, then the program is for you. If you are looking to dive into and become the goddess that you know that you want to be and that you deserve to be, then the program is also for you, right? So join me. You get me for 8 weeks intensive. I'm not going to tell you the details as to how it works. You got to get on a call. And the only way to sign up for the program is to get on a call with me, book a free call. You get to talk to me for an hour for free. We'll just chat about it and we'll see if it's the right fit. So let me know if that's something that you want to be interested in, because things are starting to pick up, and the program is running, and people are signing up. And I'm gonna let you know that once the summer is over, this beta kind of style of the program that I'm offering right now will be over, and then the price is going up in September. So just thought I'd let you women know, because I want you in. Even if you sign up now, and you lock it in, but then we don't start you until September, that's totally cool, right? But just book your call, book your time with me, come have a chat, and let's talk about the Goddess Glow Up program. Let's talk about my book. You get a free copy, right? Just go online to my website, theeverydaygoddess.ca, and sign up for that now too. So yeah, that's what's going on with me. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else that's coming up down the pipe for me this year. I mean, there's always things that are coming down. You'll hear more about the Goddess Foundation, the charity that I founded. That will be launching in a few months, which I'm really, really, really excited for, because it's time to do more good across the country. And yeah, it's gonna be really great. So stay tuned for probably 2 big parties from me next year. I'm gonna have a book launch party, which is gonna be huge. And then I'm probably gonna do a gala for the Goddess Foundation. So, we're just gonna glow up. Get our goddess on all year in 2020. 2020 is our year. But just wanted to introduce you ladies, you goddesses, you beautiful queens, to this. We're going to be doing this every month here in the Everyday Goddess Gang. I'm going to be going live, answering all of your questions. They will be anonymous, so feel free to go ahead. I'm going to give you maybe 20 more seconds, see if any other questions kind of pop up, and if no more questions pop up, I'll have to catch you next month. Catching you next month. But until then, we're just going to Billie Eilish for a second. Oh, it's just so good. Justin Bieber. All right, goddesses, I love you. I thank you. And stay fresh, stay cool. Get your hearts out. Get your hearts out. Ooh, another question just popped up. Will you be having a seminar about cannabis and sex? Yes, I am going to be doing an event in September about cannabis and sex. I felt like September was a good time to do that. Late September, probably. To talk about cannabis and sex, men and women. I want men and women to be able to come. I don't know where it's going to be yet. I don't know what's going to happen. But definitely need to have a cannabis and sex event soon. So, yeah, that's a thing. Thanks for asking. Yay, yay, yay. All right, my goddesses, I love you. Have the best day. Live your best life. And love you. Bye.